Hello, everyone, and welcome to MHS Sports and MHTV. I'm Chris Connolly, along with Jess Burton, filling in for Gordon Vincent, who can't be with us tonight. And today, we're at Staff Sergeant Christopher Piper Field at the Alex Kulovich Athletic Complex on the campus of Marblehead High School as the number 6 ranked Marblehead Magicians football team take on the number 11 ranked Shepherd Hill Rams in the MIAA Division 4 state tournament. Round of 16. The contest tonight is brought to you by the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. The association is responsible for governing, coordinating, and promoting educational athletics and aims to provide student athletes with the best high school experience possible. The MIAA stresses the values of interscholastic athletics, from discipline and commitment to sportsmanship and teamwork. Visit the MIAA website today at miaa.net and explore all they have to offer. Well, Jess, what do you think tonight? This is an interesting matchup. This would be the third time in the last almost 13 months that these two teams have played each other. Marble has won the first two.
Familiar, unfamiliar opponent, right? Yep. As they have matched up now for the third time, like you said. This should be a very interesting game. And honestly, it's sort of two teams that are trending in opposite directions, as the Magicians have lost the last two games in both sort of unexpected fashion. And then Shepherd Hill comes into the game winning 5 straight, and the only loss they have this year is to these Magicians. So that kind of
sets the stage for a good one.
Yeah, and it kind of trampoline them into what they have become over the last 5 games, and they score a ton of points. So it's going to be really interesting to see which Magicians team we get tonight, and if the Shepherd Hill Rams can also capitalize on sort of a revenge spot here in the tournament.
In the last 2 games, Shepherd Hill has scored 125 points. 62-38 against Claremont and 63-0 against Marlborough. So they can score.
They can score in bunches, and in the last game against Danvers, when Marblehead was in the gym behind us, they seemed a bit deflated from the Masco loss. They seem to have a bit of a better energy here tonight as they flip the script to the tournament, so we'll see if that translates onto the field.
Yeah, we'll see. Here comes the national anthem.
Stand if you're able. Remove your caps. For the playing of our national anthem.
So a surprisingly mild night tonight. It's about 51 degrees. It's going to warm up a little bit, maybe a degree or two. It probably won't be noticeable as the game goes on, but an interesting matchup tonight between these two clubs. And does familiarity breed contempt, or does familiarity breed more victory for Marblehead?
Well, they better hope it's the second one.
I think so, too.
Looks like the Magicians are going to get the ball.
Yeah. Officiating crew for tonight, Don Werner's the referee, the man in the white hat. Ryan McGowan is the umpire. Mike Muchmore is the linesman. Jim Miller is the line judge. Scott Giffen is the back judge, and Jim Reynolds is on the clock. So not much of a breeze, if any. I mean, a little bit of a breeze, but it's not going to affect the ball game. Set to kick off from the far hash mark is the Rams. They sent us a program that was written by a spider with a tiny pencil. I can't read it. It's a short kick taken by Marblehead. Great field position down at the 39-yard line.
No, not the start you want for the Rams. That was an awful kick.
So Marblehead takes it at the 39-yard line. 12 minutes on the clock. On the clock. And they got at the 40.
Let's see what happened here. Did he? I don't know.
Is that on purpose?
I don't
think they want to give Marblehead this great a field position on the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Callahan. Callahan breaking to the outside. He's got some room. Got the sideline. One man to beat, and finally is pushed out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. Big gain.
Excellent
20
start.
and 16, 36-yard gain. They mark it at the 35, so that's 15 and 10. That's right.
Callahan had a huge day against them in the first matchup this season. 116 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Great blocking. Callahan weaves his way through the blocks and picks up another gain of about 8 yards. I was watching some of the some of the YouTube stuff on Shepherd Hill, and they do a lot of the same things as we're watching Marblehead here. Callahan following great blocking and evading that tackler there. And here we go, 2nd down and about 3. Up the middle, dodging and weaving, heading towards the goal line, and it's down to about the 17-yard line. The ball carrier again was... This time it was Gallup, the quarterback. He picked up about enough for a 1st down.
What a move by Gallup, too.
Really?
Slide in between defenders here.
Right there,
Yep.
A little dance step.
He rushed for a touchdown in the first matchup, too, so it looks like that might be at least the strategy here on the first drive is run the ball even though they're in trips to the right.
Fake to Callahan. Gallup takes it himself. Kid Knight breaks free to the far side. Is he going to be able to escape? He looked to throw there for a moment. He runs it out of bounds.
That could be a flag there.
Hits the deck. I don't know, was he forced down? It looked like he almost took himself down. Maybe he just didn't want to run into the fence.
Looked like he got pushed after he was out of bounds. I think he came up and said something to the official. He had his head cocked to the right.
Let's take a look. Gallup now, that's great escapability right there. Good strength and speed to get to the outside. And, oh yes, pushed. 5 yards out of bounds and right in front of the official.
Yep. And if they're going to tackle like that, it's going to be a long night for Shepherd Hill.
It's, the ball is at the, handoff Callahan following blocking. I believe that's Callahan.
It is, yep.
Down to about inside the 5-yard line. Wow.
Making quick work of this drive after the great field possession that set him up on the bad kick.
They got the defenders who were following him to stop and go the other direction with that motion in the backfield. So inside the 5-yard line, 1st and goal. They're at the, looks like about the 4. Callahan dancing, bobbing, puts his head down and pushes forward down to about the, maybe the 2, maybe the 1.
And no reason to throw it now. Just keep pounding it with the big fella.
I know. They're 57 yards into this 60-yard drive.
And the option's there, too, if Gallup wants to keep it.
Are they marking it at the 4? No, they're marking it at the 3.
Now he's got Coyne in the backfield with him.
Callahan gets it, follows him right into the end zone, touchdown. Pickup of 3, a touchdown at 9:17 of the first quarter. And Marblehead takes a 6-0 lead on Callahan's touchdown after a, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plays, 60-yard drive to open the game.
Did you bring your Staples That Was Easy button with you?
No. I don't have one. Nothing is easy.
That drive was, though. They're at 7-0 already.
Finbar Bresnahan with the kick, and it's 7-0.
Looked like a completely different team than we saw in the Danvers game.
You know, it's Danvers was something unexpected, but you know, you got to hand it to them. They were tough. They were tough. They knew what they were doing. They just kept running it and running it and running it. Here comes the touchdown again. Callahan, number 13, will get the ball right there. A nice ceiling block so that nobody can get him from behind, and Callahan goes right into the end zone for the touchdown. So Bresnahan will do kicking from the near hash. I noticed in some of the away games that I watched on the streaming that Bresnahan's kicks were not hitting the inside the 5 like he usually does here. And I'd wondered if it was extra windy or something about being on an away field. But we'll see. He usually gets it inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that's interesting. Coming off a tee, too, you'd think it'd be the same.
Yeah, you'd think it would be. I was even checking weather reports to see if it was windy. This is a line drive, bounces at the 10, taken at about the 3-yard line. And they got to get him. A block in the back right there. Right there, the block that set him free was a block in the back. And there was no one else around that defender.
What an answer, though. No flag out there.
Terrible.
Aiden Tyler with the run back.
So Shepherd Hill returns the kick. That's got to be 95 yards. It was actually inside the 5. I'm going to give it a 96-yard drive. My calculations aren't official anyway, so who cares? So let's see.
Well, yeah, we'll see the replay after the kick to see the block in the back that you were talking about.
No. But the only defender that had a chance was taken out with that.
And they're going to go for 2. Oh, it looked like the movement. And it's going to be tight.
How about a whistle, fellas?
He's down, didn't get it.
Okay, so the rush fails.
Oh, mark that down.
So 7-6.
A risk taken, trying to take the lead early on.
So let's take a look at that replay of the kickoff. So we're going to be looking up at a Marblehead player at around the 50-yard line. There's a block in the back right there. Here comes another one. Oh, we missed it. It was there, but the guys were on the ground by the time he got by. He could have sealed that off or had a chance to seal that off, but he was taken down and missed by the officials. So 7-6, Marblehead leads it with 9:04 to go here in the first quarter. A hazy moon up above.
I'm not sure how their kicking game is, but wouldn't you have just kicked it there to even the score?
Yes.
This early?
Yes. Maybe that's the reason the first kick was kind of a flub.
I get it.
Another short one.
True.
Taken at about the 30-yard line and a gain up to about the 42 before he's brought down. Who was the ball carrier? Was it 25? It was. And that is Owen Dulac. So Marblehead will take over 1st and 10 on their own 41-yard line. Better field position than the last possession. Or just by a yard.
By a yard.
Yeah.
Let's hope for the same result.
Takes it at about the 28, 29-yard line, gets up to the 41-yard. Nice little return. Motion comes this way. Here comes Gallup. Gallup cuts inside. I believe it is Gallup. Quarterback keeper.
Tried to turn his body like he did on the previous drive, squeeze through. This time
The
he
sidestep,
got him.
yep.
Yeah.
A gain of 6. And it's at the 47-yard line. Second down, 4. Clock rolling, 8:29.
Nice job by Aiden Tyler for the Rams, getting off his block and making the tackle.
3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Quick pass out to the right. And he had to get by 2 defenders after receiving the ball.
That's Landon Dosh. Not a name we've called a lot, or you've called a lot this season, but a couple wide receivers banged up tonight. Landon might get a bunch of looks.
First and 10, handoff to Callahan. Callahan starts right, goes left, cuts it back, breaks into the open for a moment, it looked like, but then he gets tackled around the ankles, and they're going to say he's down at the 31-yard line.
Looks like number 44 made that tackle. We'll see, but he was the last guy there.
Yep.
Yeah, Brody Rose, number 44. A touchdown saving tackle.
Marblehead is winning the battle of the line right now. Even when it's not a breakaway, it's a gain of about 5 or 6. Callahan again, he's the workhorse. Pickup of 6 on the play. Second down, 4. The ball is at the 25-yard line. It's a 1-point margin for Marblehead right now, 7-6.
Excellent job by the offensive line so far here in the first quarter.
Owen Coyne comes in motion, gets the pitch, cuts it inside, cuts it to the sideline, stays on his feet, keeps going, keeps pushing, gets down to the 15-yard line, thereabouts.
There's a flag out.
Holding against Marblehead. And let's see, where will they step it back? They'll step it back from the 20 to the 31-yard line, which makes it second down and 9. Second down and 10.
Yeah, the hold was on the near side wide receiver. It's tough to see who exactly it was. His body was facing away from us, but that gave Coyne the angle.
Second and 10, wing to the near side, 2 receivers far side. Motion comes to the far side. The pass goes long and deep, a little bit overthrown. Intended for number 15, Landon Dosh. Goes incomplete.
And Jack Molinari was uncovered on the left side of the field.
Number 1, Jack Molinari, wearing a different number tonight.
Yep, Gallup had his eyes on the right side of the field the entire time, never looked left. Cornerback never moved for the Rams because he knew it wasn't coming that way.
There's a snap. Callahan gets the ball, dances into the line, pushes forward, picks up again. These games that look like they're not going anywhere, they're picking up yardage each time. So it's 4th down and 5. So gain of 5. So they're going to go for it on 4th and 5. And why not? They've had a lot of success moving the ball. Maybe they'll try to get Shepherd Hill to jump. Nope, they go right for the snap. The quarterback he's got a first down. He's got a first down easy. He gets to the 20 and out of bounds down the sideline at about the 12-yard line. Nice play by Marblehead. 12 is Finn Gallup. He just got back there, surveyed the field, saw the wide opening, and just blasted through the hole.
I feel like that was almost scripted for him with the way everybody just took off, ran right to the end zone, and he had such a huge hole to run
Look at
through.
that, wide open.
Excellent recognition by Gallup.
He could have fallen forward and gotten the first down. And the ball is at the, where is it? Is at the 11-yard line. And a first down. 1st and 10. Pitch. Dancing along the far sideline was Callahan again. 13.
At the rate he's going to reach the 116 that he gained against them in the first game here in the first half.
Pickup of 4 on the play by Callahan. It's at the 7-yard line. 2nd down, 6. He's a workhorse, boy. What was the game where Gordon and I were talking about the game as it was going on? We were watching it on TV, and at our own house, separate houses. There's Callahan again, getting it up, getting into the end zone, touchdown. Nice move by Callahan. And they were saying about the team that they were playing that they didn't want to tackle him anymore. He was just pounding them.
It was either Peabody or Beverly.
Yeah, they just didn't want to. You could see the linebackers kind of like not really hurrying to the hole.
Yeah, he wore him down early.
So that was a 7-yard gain.
I wouldn't want to tackle him.
I wouldn't want to upset him. So here comes Bresnahan to go for an extra point again. Marblehead leads at 13-6 right now. There's the snap. The hold by Gallup is good. The whistle blows before the kick. Illegal procedure.
Don't think it'll be a problem for Bresnahan.
Yeah. So a penalty on the extra point.
Like you and Gordon have talked about, Magicians have been blessed with great kickers for years now.
There's a very funny quote from the Swampscott coach after Eli, what was his name?
Feingold.
Eli Feingold kicked a 39-yarder on Thanksgiving. Again, a penalty marker's down. Offsides, and this time it goes against.
Back and forth they go.
Well, that was what drew the Marblehead off the first time, was a similar move. But it was called against Marblehead. This time, almost like a makeup call, but the penalty was just as obvious. So it's back to the 3.
There's a player that plays for the New England Revolution named Eli Feingold, and I hear his name when that's on the radio. And at first I was like, you know what? With the way our Eli Feingold kicked, I wouldn't be surprised if he was a pro soccer player now.
Who knows? It might be. So for the 3rd time, Marblehead will try to kick an extra point. Hopefully we don't get a penalty. Bresnahan steps to his right. The left-footed kicker looks and punches it, and it's just barely over the crossbar. Very un-Finbar-like, but finally good. Kick is good. And with 4 minutes and 41 seconds to go here in the first quarter, it's Marblehead 14 and Shepherd Hill 6.
I know there's a lot of game left, but still now with Shepherd Hill going for 2 on their first touchdown, now they're forced to go for 2 at some point in the game. And they've already, set themselves back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things if you can't if someone else, the other team has an advantage in the kicking game, you have to be very careful about it if you're the opposing team, because you can score a touchdown and they can score a touchdown, but they're still going to beat you because you can't get that extra point. And you can't always convert on the 2-point conversion. So Finbar Bresnahan, the left-footed kicker from Marblehead, but we're talking about the quote from the Swampscott coach, which we can't repeat on the air, but it's something about, why does Marblehead always have a kicker? Taken at about the 8-yard line, then cuts down the sidelines. Good blocking. Wrapped up and dropped at about the 37-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. The ball carrier was number 0. That's Jean Bardier.
No, that was 2. That was the same guy.
Was it 2?
Yeah, Aiden Tyler. I thought he was going to break another one. I wouldn't kick it to him anymore, though. I'd at least choose to go to number 4, Roden. That's over there, Devin Roden. See what he can do.
He's a good runner, too. So 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Shepherd Hill, 36-yard line. Pretty good. Yeah.
First offensive play here now because they ran the first one back, so let's see what their offense can do.
They've got this sort of Danvers-like offense, and it goes to was it 4?
Yeah, that's who you were just talking about.
Yeah, Roden.
Captain for them.
He's their, I think, leading rusher. Gain of a yard at the 37-yard line. 4:10 clock rolling, first quarter, 2nd down 9.
Well, if they have a Danvers-like offense, let's hope the Marblehead defense is more prepared for it than last week. But having seen them last week, you'd think they would be, but they have to tackle, and they have to get a push, something they didn't do last week.
On the wing nearest to this side is Rowan, and he gets it, and then gives it off and return. Another obvious penalty not called. It gets it up to the 39-yard line.
Do you want to say what the Swampscott coach said? Because I don't know if it can be worse than that.
Yeah, it was worse than that. He didn't think he was on the air when he said it years ago, but he did. And they run the clock. Clock rolling at 3:14. And another obvious penalty that was missed. Handoff comes to Rodan. Rodan gets the speed around the corner, stays on his feet, and run out of bounds. I don't think he made the sticks, but he had to jump over one of them as it was falling down. So it'll be at about the 44-yard line.
Yeah, so he's 2 yards short.
At the 44-yard line.
I thought they were going to get him for a loss. He took such a wide turn.
He's a strong kid, and he's fast. I picked that up by watching the film of him. It was difficult for people to get a hold of him and stay a hold of him. Right in the middle and going nowhere and put him back, push him back. Didn't make it. 4th down.
There's no way that guy has that on that side. There's no way this guy has it.
So the officials are in disagreement over how far the running back.
There is no way. He never crossed it. You were buried.
Let's take a look here on the replay. The question is, did he make the 46?
Oh my goodness!
And they give it to him. Let's see.
There's no way.
Does he make the 46? He stopped at the 45, leaned over a little bit,
no
then
way.
pushed back. Obviously.
Measure it.
1st and 10.
I think if they measured it, it would be short, like Mike's yelling about over here. Because, I mean, look at the tip of the ball. It's short. Where he's got his hand on it, it's short.
They got their foot on the scale.
Oh.
See, this is the problem. They run this offense so well, and they just keep pounding it. This time the ball carrier was number 5.
Yeah, the QB.
Burrell. And
interesting play, too, because he turned his back like he was going to hand it off, and he just spin move and went right back upfield. Complete.
Followed a fullback and pushed his way forward. And he's getting hit but not wrapped. 2nd down and 1. Handoff is.
Oh, they're pushing the pile.
So a 1st down on the play.
Yeah.
Injury to Marblehead's number.
It's Machado.
Oh God, 23.
Big player on defense too. Has had a great year.
James Machado. He's a sophomore, and he's being tended to. Didn't see. Oh, he was crawling out of the pile. Looks like he got banged on his shin. Hard to tell. That could hurt for a long time or hurt like crazy for a short time. Jim Rudloff, coach of Marblehead in the red hat, is checking out his player. 14-6, as you can see, 1:40 to go here in the first quarter.
So we've had a few missed penalties against Shepherd Hill, a bad spot. One team is profiting from the officiating right now, and one is not. Good to see James walk off under his own power. Hopefully he can get back out there. Wrap that up.
And they wind the clock with 1:38 to go, and now it's 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Everybody defensively in frame for the Magicians.
Spin move, Rodan. Burrell. Lee Burrell, number 5, the quarterback, spun around and then went off tackle left.
Better read on that one this time. Picked up 6 or 7 on that first spin move. I think the difference on this one was everybody else kind of bailed from the backfield, so he had no other option, and I think that's a pretty good read by the Magicians.
Gain of about 2. The ball's at the 39-yard line. Burrell.
Dive.
Handed off straight up the middle. It goes nowhere.
Declan Gibson with the stop. Excellent tackle.
Gibson's a senior. He's been an outstanding player. Quinn McGuire trots to the sideline. Comes to replay. Handoff for it to the first player, and it was 44 who carried the ball. Who was that? Bodie Rose, excuse me. Bodie Rose, 3rd down, 7. Fourth down coming. Gain of about 2. Looks like they'll mark it at the 37-yard line. If they're not sure, they just push it down the field towards Shepherd Hill's direction.
That was Devin Roden. Now this is a tough spot for them to be in. End of the first quarter, but I think it's 4th and 4 coming up, so they might have to throw here.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Marblehead 14, Shepherd Hill 6. And here's a message from the MIAA. A well-rounded education is one that is not only academically oriented, but one that also includes physical, social, and emotional development. The interscholastic athletics provide the other half of education. The MIAA encourages you to support your local high school athletic teams throughout the school year. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this, so stay tuned. Now we're back. We're having a great conversation here. 4th down and 7. There's motion to the near side. Handoff going the other direction. Wrapped up. Oh, almost wrapped. Well, it slowed down and then wrapped up. Number 2 was the ball carrier. That's Aiden Tyler. Tyler did not get there.
The turnover on downs, huge for the Magicians. They choose not to throw it 4 yards away. It's going to be tough for them to pick that up when the Magicians know they're going to run it.
If you can't throw it and you can't run it, you can't kick it. That's like 2 of the 3 parts of the ballgame.
I'm not sure how they score 68 points, 62 points, 46, 52. I mean,
Yeah,
His team scores,
125
yeah.
points in their last 2 games.
Guess that says something about their opponent. They're not as good as the Magicians are.
3 receivers in the formation. On a wing on the left side. Callahan gets it, blocking, is sealing the edge. Callahan down the sideline, keeps going. Finally contacted about 20 yards away from the line of scrimmage and knocked out of bounds. And the guy that hit him is slow to get up, and now he's limping a little bit. Callahan trots back to the huddle. Nice big gain.
If you're going to give him 10 to 15 yards to pick up speed, by the time he hits you, he's probably running about 20 miles per hour. And that's not a train you want to get in front of at all.
From the 36 all the way down to the 40. Gallup keeps the ball, gets wrapped in the backfield, and he'll lose a yard or 2.
Well, they should have picked up the block, but it's lucky that Finn held onto the ball.
Yeah, because the arm came around to try and grab that ball away from him, but Gallup is a strong kid. So they lost a half a yard. They didn't lose anything. It's right where the yard marker is. It's another mistaken call. So it goes as a no gain. I hate to criticize the officials, and generally we don't. Pitch comes. Oh, Callahan, I thought he was going to get wrapped in the backfield. It turns into a nice gain.
When it's warranted, it's okay.
If it's a fair criticism, that's always been my. I'm not going to start calling them names or ascribing motives to their mistakes. Just like when I make a mistake, it's not because I have an ulterior motive. It's just because I'm dumb. 3rd down and 4. Oh, nice pass right over the middle. Here goes. He wants the touchdown, and he's got it. Nice catch by Marblehead's number 15, Landon Dosh. Like Josh. Dosh. And nice. When we see the replay, watch the way Gallup just hurried up and fired it.
Threads the needle right to him. We said on the first catch he could have a big night with some other wide receivers banged up. He's making the most of his opportunity. He's fired up about it.
I guess so. The way he was running, nobody was going to catch him. Gallup to hold. Bresnahan to kick. And he punches it right through. Nice and strong. Kick is good. And with 10:22, so the touchdown went from here it is. Now look, quickly, right over the middle. He didn't even get the full over the top type of throw. He just slung it from almost like a 3/4. Nice play. Landon Dosh. How long was it? How many yards was that?
About 37 maybe? Something about that. It's a talented and speedy family, the Dosh family. Sister
yeah,
Samara.
A basketball player. Yeah, she's really good.
She's injured for the soccer season too, but she's a very talented athlete.
So with 10:22 to go, a 21-6 Marblehead lead.
Coming off that heartbreaking loss to Masco and then that difficult game against Danvers where they really didn't seem focused off the heartbreaking loss. What a half they put together here.
And could have picked up 5 or 6 more yards, but didn't try. And just downed it right there. Was that a mistake?
We'll find out.
Was it a mistake by Bresnahan?
Oh, I don't think so. I feel like he's pretty intentional when he squibs it because we know he can blast it. And I probably wouldn't want to kick it back there to Roden and to Tyler either.
Exactly.
Especially to Tyler.
Shepherd Hill has it again, 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. And in that tight formation. Handoff comes inside to the fullbacks. He breaks out and breaks a tackle and gets close to a first down. Good gain by Rodan.
That's a really good run, but if you go down 3, 4, 5 touchdowns, this strategy is not going to work. It's not going to hold up. You have to throw the ball.
They mark it. Go ahead.
With Danvers, it worked because they had the lead and they had the momentum the entire game, and Marblehead was on their heels.
Yep.
Couldn't get a push, but now, I mean, you're already down 15 points.
Well, defensively, Marblehead is handling Shepherd Hill much better than they handled Danvers.
I mean, basically, you're going to play the same team, same strategy 2 weeks in a row.
Yep.
You better hope you're better the second time around.
I think Danvers is a better team executing this offense. A gain of about 3 on the play. The ball is at the 42-yard line. Just my opinion. I mean, it's just the way that Danvers push Marblehead's defensive line around a little bit. I hate to say it, but that's what it looked like. And they want to go off the between the guard and the tackle, and the dive play does not work. Clock rolling at 9 minutes to go. It's up to the 44-yard line.
Danvers ran the crisscross a lot more than we've seen from them. This is more straight handoff or the quarterback keeping it. They've run the crisscross a couple times, but that seemed to be
Danvers thing
and what Marblehead had the biggest issue with, I should say.
They were great at ball deception.
Right.
You couldn't tell where the ball was. This is they can tell who was getting it. He wrapped up, pushed back, and where are the whistles?
No, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't pull him back. 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 Pull him back.
Coach Rudloff not happy.
And I can understand why. I mean, that's when players get injured. When a play is over, forward progress is stopped, you blow the whistle.
Timeout, Shepherd Hill.
So Shepherd Hill takes a timeout. It's 4th down and 6, and Marblehead leads it 21-6 with 8:05 to go in the first half.
The first play of this quarter was 4th and 4, and they ran it, and they had really no shot of picking it up. So now it's 4th and 6.
What do you think they'll do?
I want to say pass it, but I think they might run it.
But you know, I've watching some of their previous games. They do a play action pass.
Yeah, I saw a few highlights when I went on Max Preps to look at their schedule.
Yeah.
They were running some highlights of them, and I saw a few throws that looked good. I thought we were going to see more of it, and with the scores that they've produced over the past few weeks, I figured they were a passing offense, and doesn't seem to be. But they
got 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side, single back behind
they're punting.
High snap, slow to get the kickoff, and it's a nice, easy one to handle. If catching a punt can be easy, it was never easy for me. That's probably why I didn't get to do any live action punt catching. So the punt is a good one and fielded well, but the catch by Marblehead at the ball spotted at the 27-yard line.
I guess we should have prefaced your last question was, if they go for it on 4th down, what will they do, pass or run?
Yeah.
And they weren't taking a chance on either.
No. I just assumed that they weren't going to punt.
I did too.
So 2 men in the backfield with the quarterback. He gives it to the tailback, and tailback pushes forward across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. Is it Callahan? I think it was.
Yeah,
but,
it is.
Yeah. So 13 picks up 2 yards. Second down, 8. The running attack, when Marblehead's got a very effective running game, 4 receivers in the formation and motion to the near side.
Timmy.
Marblehead offsides or
Yeah.
illegal procedure.
I think false start, yeah.
False start, yeah.
It was Tim Wales here near side. Got going a little early.
Second down and 13. Or maybe 12. Sorry. A long 12.
That's all right. Get half of them here. Now, you'll be in good position for third down.
I think they're going to throw it right over the middle. There it is. There it is. All open. There he goes.
Dosh again.
He was that. Oh, that was so wide open. There was practically a sign there that says, "Throw it right here." So how long of a touchdown was that? That was a from the 32-yard line.
What a breakout game
75.
for Dosh.
Boy, second touchdown for Dosh. And he just showed a real flash of speed there.
Got to be over 100 yards receiving already for Dosh in the first half. Now, again,
75 on that one.
not sure we've called his name yet this season.
Right.
And what a game.
Bresnahan out of Gallup's hold. Punches it up and through.
They've been hiding him, waiting for this moment. Releasing him now in the postseason.
So the kick is good. A 75-yard touchdown strike from Gallup to Bresnahan. No, not Bresnahan. Here it comes again to Dosh. And he just looked back both ways, and he knew he was in the clear. Stretches out his arms and celebrates a little bit at about the 5-yard line. And you can't blame him. 28-6 with the extra point. That's a long drive for Shepherd Hill to get here, and now it's going to be a longer drive home. Oh, ball falls off the tee. Bresnahan squibs it again. Taken and dropped to the ground. It was that 3? Page?
Yeah.
Jason Page. And so they're letting Marblehead's tactic of not kicking it long work.
Yeah, by just falling on
Just
it.
falling on the ball. They're
I mean, you're not wrong. He could get at least 5 yards. Just
yeah.
run it a little bit.
And you never know. People can miss tackles. The defenders can fall down. If you don't try, you can't get any points. At the 29-yard line.
It's like if you don't buy 50-50 tickets, you can't win.
That's true, but I can't win either. 36 years of buying them, and I haven't won.
Guys, tailback, Steve.
So tailback gets the ball up the middle, tries to get through blocking, and does for a gain of about 5. Was it 6 the ball carrier or 5?
I think that was number 5.
5, yeah. That's
Or,
Burrell.
no, or 4.
4.
4, yeah.
Yeah,
5 was quarterback.
That's Rodin.
At least they put him back 6 or 7 yards so that he get a running start instead of packing him all around the line where it's going to be that short handoff like we've seen all game. I feel like you're giving him a better chance to pick up yards if he can gain some momentum.
Same formation. Hand off to the up back, and he picks up a yard and
Nope.
They don't want to blow.
it's pushed back.
You can't then not spot it back there.
And they go right back to the handoff close to the offensive line and get nothing.
So it's third down and 6. A long 6. He's still trying to make forward progress, and they put it back all the way up to the. He was still running. He just was running backwards. 3rd down and 6. The ball is at the 33-yard line. But you can't complain when you're up 28-6 in the second quarter.
Oh, yeah. This is done.
Yeah, that's not being realistic on the Shepherd Hill's part, because Marblehead is controlling the line of scrimmage and Shepherd Hill is doing nothing differently.
And they have the answers to the test. They know what's coming.
So 4th down and looks like 5 to go. 4:50 clock moving. 28-6, Marblehead in control. And Shepherd Hill is on their own 34-yard line. Will they punt? Or is it? Or is it? Are we at what the heck stage? Looks like we're at what?
We might be there already.
We're at what the heck?
They're not going to get 5 on a run, though.
Yeah. There's motion.
Pass!
Oh, there it is.
There's the pass, wide open man behind the defenders, and the pass was too low and goes incomplete.
Well, they had him fooled. They didn't think that was coming, and 4 was open.
That's exactly what they threw out of that tight formation several times I've seen on tape, and they were effective with it. But this time the pass was not there. If the pass had been there, who knows what might have happened. Over the defenders, although 14 for Marblehead was there, Trent Brown may have been able to catch it if the pass was caught. So it goes incomplete and a turnover on down. So Marblehead takes over. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Callahan gets the ball, follows his block. No, it was, he had me totally faked out. It was Marblehead number 18, Owen Coyne. I have to take a look at that one again. I thought that Callahan really sold it.
Yep, fake handoff, option flip to Coyne. I thought he was going the distance on the one play. Comes in motion. Yeah, goes back the other way.
And then the pitch coming this way. I was watching Callahan all the way.
Well, so were they.
And all the way down to the 6-yard line, it looks like. Yeah.
I mean, put his hands like he had the ball, ducked his head down, and you got to expect him to have it, as he does
Callahan here. Runs through the Grand Canyon right there. It was just a corridor. They sealed it off in 2 plays, and Marblehead gets into the end zone again. A 6-yard touchdown.
This team is outmatched, outclassed right now. They look completely unprepared. There's still 4 minutes left in the first half, and this game is over.
Marblehead is just dominating at the line of scrimmage, and they have skilled players that are just better. And so the line will open a corridor like they just did for Callahan. I mean, he waltzed into the end zone. Let's take a look at that one again. You see how wide open the blocking is. And so Marblehead's dominating on the line of scrimmage, and the rest of the team is really taking advantage. So here comes Callahan. Look at that. Look at that. Wide open.
Number 51.
He wasn't touched until he was 2 yards into the end zone.
Yep. What a block by Gibson. He's having a heck of a night. He is owning his opponent.
4 minutes on the clock. 35-6. Bresnahan's kick was good.
Time to look at the bracket, see who they're playing next week.
Well, the winner of this game will play the winner of the Wakefield-Canton game. Yeah.
Canton, the 3 seed, Wakefield, the 14 seed.
Yeah. So 35-6. We're getting close to running time. And there's a high bounder taken at the 29-yard line.
Oh.
And running back, and a late hit there, 44, although the whistle was just being blown. Can't blame him for that.
Nice hard hit.
Brady Rose.
Sawyer Adams, number 16, and James Lancaster combining for that tackle. But he'll probably rethink running it back for an extra 5-6 yards after that hit.
Yeah, that was and it was up high too. Nothing against the rules about it. It's just very, very tough. At the 37-yard line, 3:53 to go here in the first half. Again, we're going to do what we do. What the heck? Formation.
Counter.
And on the counter play, ball carried by Tyler. Picked up a few, stretched it out. I mean, he gained about 4 on the play. They'll mark it at the 41-yard line. So it's at the 41-yard line, second down, a gain of 4, and second down and 6. And most importantly, for Shepherd Hill, they've got a huge hole to dig themselves out of, and they're just letting the clock run. And this game's going to be over before they get it. I mean, if they started scoring on long bombs,
yeah, it'd still be tough to get back in.
It'd still be tough. Here comes
especially the way Marblehead's scoring at will.
Here comes Tyler around the corner. A lot of speed, pushed out of bounds after the first down. And he made it up to about the 45-yard line. They're marking him out at the 49.
I mean, that's their first down in, 3 drives?
Yeah. I'd have to go back and look at my...
It's been a while.
It looks like that Egyptian writing you see on the pyramids and stuff. That's
that's
what my
you got hieroglyphics down there.
Pretty much. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Put that in the new Ancient Egypt Museum that just opened.
Yeah. and they'll look at it. The professors will look at it and they go, "It looks like a hell of a game." A gain of, let's see, where will they mark this at? They mark it at the 46-yard line.
This looks like the Magicians team we saw for 9 games this season before the Danvers game. And I still think they were shell-shocked from the way the Masco game ended, that they just had not recovered mentally from losing late, giving up that huge lead.
Second down and 6. At the 46-yard line.
Oh, he got back? My goodness.
This is trying to level the playing field. Unless they step it off against Shepherd Hill, and they're not going to do that. Yeah, that was, it's easy to be up here and see it and then be able to look at it on replay like we're going to do right now, as opposed to actually being on the field and having to make the call. There were movement, but there wasn't any movement from the offensive line. And then they got back on their side.
Right.
So that should not have been a penalty. Second down and 2. Quarterback fires, has a man, and he can't hold on to it. Would have been a spectacular catch. Goes incomplete. That stops the clock.
Should have made the catch.
Yeah. You're exactly right.
And he's clearly upset with himself, punching himself in the head, but he got 2 hands on it. Pretty nice throw, too.
It was a strong throw. It was in perfect position for a all stretched out, both hands going up for the ball, and that was the type of catch he would have had to make, but he didn't quite do it. Third down and 2 at the 41-yard line.
That was a play they needed desperately.
One of these plays is going to get broken for Shepherd Hill. They're going to break free and get a big gain, but it hasn't happened. Timeout taken with 1:24 to go in the second quarter.
Picked up the first down, but a really nice job by stopping that run, because that looked like they might break that one, but this hit here, let's see, who gets to him right there and stands him up. So that's 25.
So that should have been, I think they gave him a half a yard more than he deserved.
Yeah, I think that was Owen Dulac.
So it's first and 10. Can't really complain too much about things not going Marblehead's way when they're leading 35-6 with 1:24 to go in this first half.
Yeah, the officiating may not be on point tonight, but it's really not affecting the game.
No. And plus, I did a couple of refereeing stints as a parent at, youth sports, and I hated it. I absolutely hated it because, it was a very tough thing to do. The kids didn't mind. It was the parents that didn't like it.
Did you do football?
I did basketball. I did some football. It wasn't like real officiating. You go to these youth games and they need somebody to, hey, Chris, you know how to get out here. You be the right. And I hated it.
Hey, you're talking to a high school varsity basketball official at one point in his life too.
I know.
But yeah, it's not for everybody. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's tough
to
listening
do.
to the coaches. Tough listening to the parents.
And it's tough to know that you make mistakes.
It's tough to know that you are not making mistakes and be told you're making mistakes.
Gain of 5 on that last play. This one goes off tackle, and maybe if that's going to be a few yards short.
But I have never reffed football or a sport with a big crew where everybody has to be aligned.
Yeah.
That's a lot different than one guy or two guys out there. Finally, a successful passing play.
38 seconds, first and 10. Ball's up at 17, 16.
Let's see here.
He just got that away.
Yes. 5-2, and they get down to the 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Pass.
Again, back to pass, throws it into the flat, and as they ride him down, he gains yardage. Was it Lancaster?
Yeah.
Lancaster makes the tackle. And it's 2nd down and 3, so a gain of 7, let's say. So
now that they've thrown it a handful of times, they've completed now 2 in a row, I have to ask why they didn't do this earlier. They've dug themselves in such a hole that now
they
they're
called me
required
before
to,
the game, Justin. They said, what should we do? I said, just run
Just
the
run
ball.
it.
Just keep running it. What if we're down by, 29 points? Just keep
Just
running
run it. Yeah.
Just keep running it. No, I have exactly the same question as you, Jess. It seems like, this is a tournament game. You win and you move on. You lose, and the next thing is Thanksgiving, and that's it.
Right.
So
Had they done this down 14-6,
it would be a completely different ball game, I think.
potentially.
Yeah, potentially different. They're at the 9-yard line.
They could have ran that exact play on 4th and 4 when I think it was 21-6 at the change of the quarter, and chose not to.
2nd and 3 from the 9. Looking to throw, under pressure. He fires it back over the middle, and it was caught, but gang tackled and pushed backwards.
Call the D. They're going to get going.
And the clock running at 18 seconds,
It's going to be tough for him.
15 seconds. Defense is ready to go. Here's the snap. Motion comes to the near side, and they give it to Tyler. Tyler is wrapped up and dropped,
And that's going to be the half.
and that'll do it. 3 seconds on the clock, and there you go.
Wow.
Did they get a timeout at 1? No, they did not. The end of the first half, the score is Marblehead 35 and Shepherd Hill 6.
Could have spiked it there. Should have thrown it there. Mistakes, mental mistakes. This team not prepared to play tonight.
So at halftime, 35-6, the Magicians are leading. I'd like to remind you that MHTV is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. If you're enjoying this production of MHS Sports on MHTV, please click the subscribe button on your YouTube page and consider making a donation by visiting our website, marbleheadtv.org. That's marbleheadtv.org, and click on the donate button. We'll be back after this with the second half. And welcome back to Marblehead High School football on MHTV. I'm Chris Connolly along with Jess Burton, and John Caswell is in charge of the whole production. 35-6 Marblehead at the halftime. Let's take a quick look at the scoring. In the first half, we had Callahan with touchdowns of 3, 7, and 6 yards. So 3 touchdowns for Braden Callahan. A 95-yard kickoff return for Shepherd Hill. They missed the extra point, or they didn't even try to kick it. They missed the rush. So 7-6 at that point. But then Marblehead started pouring on the points, and it also included 2 touchdown receptions by Landon Dosh.
Dosh.
Was I was right the first time?
Yeah.
Dosh, like Josh. And including a 75-yard touchdown reception and a 37-yard touchdown reception. And he was so excited about those receptions, and he was practically dancing into the end zone.
Yeah,
You could just feel the joy.
It's his breakout game. How could you not be excited about it? I mean, I think that Shepherd Hill came in preparing for some of the other wide receivers like Coyne and Tim Wales that we've seen have such prominent seasons, and Rylan Golden, who tore them up in the first game but isn't in action tonight. And then you got Dosh that comes out of nowhere, and he's got 2 uncovered touchdowns.
And one of them was so apparent. Yeah,
I mean, wide open, not a guy within 10 yards of him.
Yeah, he was like in between the hash marks, and the defenders were on the other side of the hash marks.
Yeah, the shorter one was tighter, and that was credit Gallup with a great throw on that one too, threading the needle right to him. But once he has the ball in his hands, he showed off the speed, and what a half for everybody.
So Bresnahan steps into it and bounces it around, gets a good bounce on it. This time they do try to return it, and wrapped up and dropped. A nice good hit by Marblehead's number 5. That's
Armani Villar.
Yeah, Armani Villar. He's may see some more action.
Yeah, we were just talking about him at the break. I saw him warming up a little bit down in the gym. He's going to probably or potentially take over at running back for Braden Callahan if this game gets even farther out of reach for Shepherd Hill. You don't want to get Braden hurt going into the next couple of games. Hopefully more than one game going forward.
At the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. 12-minute quarter, so there's a few seconds gone in this one. And they try to find some room off the left tackle, and they get a couple of yards.
They go right back to it, huh? Right back to the run. At least we saw them throw it a couple times at the end of the half, and they had some success with it. I don't think they played the end of the half properly. I think at least take a shot at the end zone on that last play. But here we go again, sticking with their strategy.
Roden was the ball carrier. He picked up 2 yards, 2nd down and 8. He's on the wing to the near side. There he goes in motion. Now he's going to come back and block, and they try to open a hole, but there is no hole to open.
I mean, even having to go 65 yards, time's against them if they're going to run it and keep the clock rolling.
So no gain on the play. Well, maybe they did. They pick up 2. And they get spotted for 3. So a gain of 3. It's at just across the 40-yard line. We'll call it the 41. And it's 3rd down and 6. At the 41-yard line. And they spread out into a passing formation. 2 men spread to the far side, a single setback and a wing back to the near side.
He's finally in shotgun.
He's down short.
And he was. Let's see if the official looks back and see how far he needed for a first. No, they mark it right where it should be, at the 45-yard line.
I actually think that might be a bad spot for them. I thought he was about a half yard short. Let's see.
Yeah, it was closer than that. So it's 4th down.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely closer than that.
So they're at the 45-yard line, and it's 4th and 1. They spread 2 men to the near side, a single setback, and motion. He gets it up the middle, and did he make anything? Yes,
yeah,
he got enough.
First down.
Yeah. The pile moved forward. They've got some big tackles. Number 75 is kind of huge.
78's a big boy, too.
Yeah. 66. Yeah, they've got some meat in there. And that's probably what's led to their the way they pounded their recent opponents with 260-plus games. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Oh, nice move, but he didn't get too far after that. It was Aiden Tyler.
Villar, another strong tackle.
That's how you get on the field. Tyler gets the pass at the 40 and then pushes forward for a few.
I just think it's bizarre that if they have these pass plays in their repertoire that they didn't show them at all in the first half when they fell behind by 2-3 touchdowns.
Why not? Yeah, why? That's the question, why?
Yeah. Didn't know if you wanted me to answer it.
No.
Because I don't have the answer.
No, I understand that. And the scrum just keeps moving down the field. The officials are standing there, and I think rightly so, not blowing the whistle. 1st down all the way to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, that was a tough run right there.
To the 42. And 1st and 10 at that point.
There's a replay going to number 1.
That's Bardier. Jean Bardier. Mais oui. You take the ball. So he got a 1st down at the 42-yard line, and shotgun pass to the near sideline, and the defender had him lined up and just
What a hit.
pasted him.
Owen Coyne
Yeah, Coyne just
knocked his change loose.
he could see it coming, and it's at the 45-yard line, a gain of 3.
He had it read the whole way. Lined him
A
up.
loss of 3, excuse me. I was counting from the wrong
goodness.
direction. A loss of 3 to the 45. The line of scrimmage was the 42. They lost 3 yards back to the 45-yard line. But Coyne just lined him. Coyne knew the guy was not going to have a chance, and he just nailed him.
Where we're going, safety. Trent's got to get over.
Quarterback keeper, and did not make it back to the line of scrimmage. But it'll be a no game.
Nice gang tackle there. 4 or 5 guys in there to stop him.
They're not going to show it.
Pete Rhodes, initial tackle, Lav says.
At the 45-yard line, 3rd down, 13. 2 receivers to the near side, wing to the far side.
If they can get them off the field here and then Marblehead scores, I mean, it already seems out of reach, but that'll really do it.
Burrow gets the ball. Pitch coming the far side. And
Gotta get over there.
Not enough. Oh, he just, I think he was knocked out of bounds before the 1st down marker. See where they mark it.
He's a yard or 2 short.
Yeah. So he makes it to the 35-yard line.
3 yards short. All right, 4th and 3.
Yep. At the 35-yard line, 6:04. The clock stopped on one of the rare occasions the clock has stopped in this football game. 2 receivers to the near side. I guess Shepherd Hill has decided they got to just open it up a little bit.
Use the whole playbook.
That was
Wales timed it perfectly.
and Marblehead was definitely in the neutral zone at the snap. At least in my opinion.
We'll see. He might have held himself up, but either way, it distracted them enough. You know the quarterback saw that, and it's going to be turnover on downs. Let's see. Oh, right at the snap.
Yeah. So no flag and a turnover on downs. So Marblehead has it 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line.
Huge stop. That took about half the quarter.
Straight. It always amazes me that a gang tackle comes in on Callahan. The gang tackle scrum moves down the field, and then Callahan pops out on the other side. That time he did it for about 8 yards. We'll say 7. Gain of 7. The ball's up to the 47-yard line.
We talked about how they've been blessed with great kickers over the last decade or so.
Great
Same running backs.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. And quarterbacks.
Ocean coming near side. Looking for the pass, gets the catch, and comes to the sideline and is brought down. The ball was caught by Waitacus, Marcus Waitacus, number 24. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. It's not only the individual positions, but the program as a whole over the last 15 years as Jim has been the head coach has just come so far and made such a name for themselves, not only here in the Northeast Conference and on the North Shore, but in the state.
I think since he's been here, Marblehead has become the winningest football team over that period of time in the state.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I know that was true a couple of seasons ago, and they're still winning. So the quarterback was wrapped up and dropped for a loss. Did not hand it off to Callahan.
He had me fooled on camera.
Me too.
I thought he handed it off, and he gave the universal symbol from my bad because he knew he should have.
So it goes as a sack and a loss of 5 yards.
I mean, and Braden would have picked up. Oh my goodness, he might have been gone. At least 10.
Yeah, well.
See if they can get it back.
Callahan gets it this time, and not a lot of room. Doesn't make it too far past the line of scrimmage. And it'll be 3rd down and maybe a gain of a yard. The ball's at the 42-yard line. Clock moving. 3:34. Third quarter.
You're the Magicians. You're in a passing situation now, but you want to keep this clock moving, so they're going to do sort of the Shepherd Hill strategy, run it as much as they possibly can.
Pass right over the middle screen. Callahan has 4 black jerseys in front of him, comes to the sideline. He could go, he's got the speed. He is going to go all the way down the sideline for the touchdown, and a nice play from the 42-yard line. That's 50 plus 8, 58 yards on that touchdown.
Absolute perfect play call for that situation. 3rd and long. They thought he was going to throw it at least 5-10 yards downfield, try to pick that up. Everybody bailed for Shepherd Hill, and Callahan has his 4th touchdown of the night.
The great thing about that particular play was the blocking that was there for the middle screen. There were 4 jerseys in front of him, 4 black jerseys, and they just took out any defenders, and Callahan had 1 man to beat, and he had the angle. And they jump off sides and a flag. So they move it half the distance to the goal line, which is a yard and a half. And it will be Finn Gallup holding, and Finbar Bresnahan, left-footed kicker, going for his 6th extra point of the night. Gets it. And with 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, Marblehead stretches it out to a 42-6 lead and heading toward a victory in this first round of the MIAA Division 4 football playoffs. And they'll be looking at the Canton and who the heck is Canton playing?
Say Wakefield?
Wakefield, right, Canton Wakefield. So used to be the Hockomock League that Canton was in. I think they have a different name now, going against a Middlesex League team in Wakefield.
I think that game, with the seeding at least 3 and 14,
Probably head to Canton.
I'd say Canton is the one. Canton has a very strong football culture.
So does Canton, Ohio.
Actually, I've been to the Hall of Fame in Canton.
How is it? I've never been, only to the basketball one.
It's well, it was it was in the '60s that I was there.
A lot of guys inducted since then.
There's been a lot of guys inducted since then. Jim Brown wasn't even in the Hall of Fame then, and he was from played for the Browns.
Yeah.
Bouncing kick, scooped up at about the 27 and down the sideline with some good speed. And he's wrapped up but not dropped, and finally
Oh, what a hit.
butted out. Who made that hit?
That's Landon Dosh. What a game this kid has put together.
He's putting together a great guy. Landon Dosh, couple of touchdowns, great enthusiasm, and that time it was just like,
You're done running.
Yeah, that's it. Hello. Let's take the bouncing, and gets that second bounce and taken right off the turf. Return was by
Bardier.
Rodin. Is it Bardier?
Yeah.
And boom. Hello. So 1st and 10 at the, where are they? The 29-yard line. 29. There's the play. And ball carried by Rodin. And wrapped up and dropped, and everyone's rolling after the tackle. No gain? Doesn't look like well, let's see. They're going to give him a couple. Out to the 28-yard line. So a gain of 1. Rodin, R-O-W-D-E-N, Rodin.
Pass.
Play action. They faked it, and then they throw down the other side, and it will be short of the first down.
It's Tyler. Aiden Tyler.
Tyler made the catch.
When he ran it back, when it was 7-0 for the touchdown, things looked like we might have an even game tonight. That they might hang around, but
Things have changed.
big time.
3rd down and 4. They just push it forward, and it looks like they may have enough. Breaks out of the scrum, and no whistle had blown.
It did now.
And it looks like the officials are calling it back.
Wind the clock.
Yeah, they're going to say he's down. First down, though.
So, we got excited there for a moment. So 1st and 10, let's see here. Let's take a look at this play again. They push it forward. Do you see any?
Yeah, his arm's down.
An arm and a leg? An arm is equal to a leg?
His full forearm was on the ground, I think.
First
And I think a knee.
1st and 10. Rolling left. Right-handed thrower rolling.
Pick.
That's what happens when a right-handed quarterback rolls left and throws on the run. Lose your control.
Owen Coyne, pick.
So very difficult thing to do, and nice play by Coyne.
Coyne's number hasn't been called very much on offense tonight, but with that play and that tackle a few minutes ago, he's still here, and he's making himself known.
Just went up and got it. The pass was off target. Owen Coyne with the interception, and it's a 1st and 10 for Marblehead at the, where is the ball? The 2? It's blocked from my view with the players, but I think it's at the 2.
Yeah.
So Marblehead starts on the 2. So you can't go backwards. 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They throw it.
Uh-oh.
Wide open.
Uh-oh.
Man to beat. Does beat him. Oh,
Oh, my
almost got
goodness.
past. Is that your friend?
That's Dosh. He wanted another 98 right there. Almost had it.
So if they get all the way out to the 28, a gain of 26. But they could have had a lot more. But it was a great tackle. You got to give them credit. They really did knock them down. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter with the score. Marblehead out in front, 42-6 over Shepherd Hill. Here's a final message from the MIAA. Is there a student athlete at your school that deserves recognition? Someone who is constantly representing your school as a good citizen and should be acknowledged. It's your chance to nominate a student athlete for the MIAA Student Athlete of the Month award. This award is presented monthly to one male and one female student athlete who displays excellence in the areas of academics, athletics, and community service. Students in grades 9 to 12 who attend MIAA member schools are eligible to receive the award. Visit the MIAA website at miaa.net to nominate a student athlete today. The fourth quarter coming up next. And welcome back. Fourth quarter just about to get underway. Marblehead's got the ball on the 28-yard line. Handoff comes to Callahan. Callahan dancing around a little bit there and making a gain. And Gallup comes out in favor of number 5, Armani Villar.
Oh, Callahan comes out. I think that's his last carry of the night.
Oh, no, coming to the sideline. Coming to the sideline was Gallup. Now he trots back out, but Villar is in there at running back.
And that's wisely his last carry of the night,
Yeah,
like we were saying. Don't get hurt.
Villar wears number 5. Betty gets the ball. He does. And his feet were off the ground and he got pushed back. So they picked up a yard for Villar. See here, he gets trying to move when he's got tacklers all around him and they just pushed him back. Gallup comes back into the huddle. Third down, 7. 3 receivers to the far side. Vidal Clark out there, number 1. And straight up the middle.
Like that, just north to south.
Yep.
Put your head down, get the yards that are there.
Didn't see the number of the ball carrier, did you, Jess?
Yeah, it's Villar.
So Villar picks it up to the 36-yard line, and the 4th down and 2 yards, they're going to go for it. 3 receivers to the far side.
Ooh, they almost got him to jump.
They're not going to get him to jump.
Nope. Coach
So
Giardi's saying to take the penalty, take the delay game.
And they do. Better to do that than to make a mistake. 9:42, the clock continues to roll, so no timeout. Might be Mercy.
Running time, yeah.
Yeah, running time.
Must be fourth quarter. I was wondering why it wasn't in the third with the same score, but it must be fourth quarter only.
Yeah. I think it's, isn't it
35 points,
something like that in the
fourth quarter.
Yeah. It's realistic. And you know, the other thing is that this is high school football.
We're lucky that we know that, but for the right reasons.
Exactly. Yeah. 4th down and a punting situation, but Marblehead looks like they're going to go for it. Motion to the far side.
Option. Confusion on the option.
Gallup kept it. And he's running down. He thought he might have a chance to go all the way. He gets across midfield down to about the 38-yard line.
I mean, he and Villar were running hand in hand for a minute. I think Armani wanted it, and Finn didn't want to give it up. A good read, and I'm glad he kept it. What a gain!
At the 38-yard line, a big gain for Gallup.
Look at this. I think they both have it still right there, and then Villar falls down, and Finn keeps it. Luckily, when Villar fell, they didn't lose the ball in the process.
So they spotted at the 38-yard line. Clock rolls with 8:01. 4 receivers in the formation. Handoff comes to Villar. Villar's got some room, got some blocking. He's got the sideline. Steps out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
That's tough. That was a great cut back inside.
They mark it at the 16.
Unfortunate that he stepped on the sideline. Watch this jump cut back
Definitely
in.
out of bounds, but the question is where.
Whoops.
Either way, doesn't matter. It's at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. 22-yard gain on that last run. 7:05 to go in the football game. Fake. Gallup keeps it. Now he wants to get outside. Cuts back
Armani.
inside. Good block by Villar. That allowed the quarterback to have a chance anyway. It's a hard hit.
Yeah, it was. Heck of a block. Not sure that defender can afford Armani, but he was wearing it right there.
Here we go. Armani comes in. Boom.
Goodness.
Hit him high. Don't think. Oh, he was offended. 44 was offended. They ran it out of
he
bounds.
was.
2nd down and about 8. And the ball's at the too many lines down there. Is it the 14? Looks like the 14.
It is.
Good. At the 14-yard line.
It's true.
Just keep moving the ball. Comes motion. Pitch to the motion man. Cuts it inside. And he's wrapped up and not going to go much further. The ball was carried that time by Marcus Whitticus.
Yeah, put Marcus at quarterback. Give another F.
So wholesale changes here for Marblehead.
Yeah, Marcus. Go to F. Trio left, Texans shoot. Trio left, Texans shoot.
Gallup comes back in. Gallup is going out into the formation.
Yeah,
and
Whitticus is going to be the quarterback.
Whitticus. Number 24. Keeper.
Terrible block by Decker.
And the defender squirted right in past the block and dropped Whitticus.
Well, that one didn't work.
That's the reason. That's the reason these guys are in now, trying these plays in live. You've got to get past the nerves and the not knowing exactly what to do. You got to make a whole bunch of mistakes before you know. Oh, I shouldn't do that.
Yeah. Gibson didn't really block anybody on that one. I'm not sure if he couldn't find a body or what happened, but he allowed the defender to come right through.
I'm sure these guys would like to put some more points on the board. Whitticus gets the snap, hands it off. No, keeps it. Looks to the outside, bellies out. He's not going to get around that corner. Oh, good block. And on the cutback, it was a good block, but Whitticus lost more yards. So a turnover on downs, as that was 4th down. It's good that at this point of the ball game and this point of the field, that the team that's out in front by 36 points is not throwing it into the end zone with the first team.
It's good that none of the key players here also that got hurt, and everybody's going to be healthy for next week. Hopefully they can build on this. What a game.
I think the Salem Evening News was, and their predictions were like 100% correct. They all picked Marblehead.
By this much?
I
think they put the scores in there.
They did put the score in, and it was some of them had it kind of close.
Well, the first game was close. 13-point game.
Yeah. So clock moving at 2:52, and their teams are huddling on the sidelines as Shepherd Hill wants to get a couple of productive plays off here before the game ends.
Their offense has not been productive all night. The only score coming on the first kickoff return for a touchdown after the Magicians rolled down the field.
A 95-yard touchdown return, and that might have been the spark that lit the fire under Marblehead. They go, wait a minute, we can't let this happen. Handoff up the middle, and nice gain of about 9 yards on the play. Ball carrier was Baudier.
You got to think that Shepherd Hill is rethinking the strategy that they came into this game with. Probably did that at halftime, but not scoring an offensive touchdown after, what'd you say, 120 points?
125 points. Something like that.
Yeah, they've won a game 52-0, 62-38.
62-38,
long pass downfield. It's caught.
You got to stop the TD. Oh, all four of those guys missed him.
And there they go, right on cue, an offensive touchdown.
Yeah, a long one, too.
The Magicians did empty their bench before that play as well.
It's a learning experience for them.
Heck of a throw, though, and great catch. Aiden Tyler with both touchdowns tonight for Shepherd Hill.
Yeah, it was a good play, and you could tell that the runner was very experienced once he caught the ball. He had like 4 or 5 black jerseys coming after him, and he just cool, calm, and collected and evaded them all. So the TD comes with, about a minute left in the game, we'll call it, because the clock is running.
And I know that was the Magicians' reserves, but again, they've had this in their arsenal, and they chose to just run. Down 2-3 scores at the beginning of the game. I just don't understand it.
And the 2-point conversion is good. Ball was carried in by number 44, and that is Brody Rhodes. And it's 15 seconds to go now. 10 seconds.
And they're just lining up to shake hands.
42-14.
Here's the throw, though. Here's a touchdown play.
Now let's take a look at this one. A lot of protection. Of course, the bench was emptied, so under pressure there, and 2 jerseys.
A catch under pressure, too.
Yeah, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black jerseys had a shot at him right there. But that's the difference between starters and guys that come in when the game is out of reach. Not that they won't become that.
Yeah.
So that's the ball game, 42-14. Brief recap. Marblehead started off fast, gave up a touchdown on their first kickoff to Shepherd Hill, and then it was all Marblehead. Great game by Callahan, 4 touchdowns for Callahan.
4 touchdowns for Callahan.
And Landon Dosh.
2 for Dosh, and what a performance by him.
Yeah, it really was good, and it was nice to see that this time of year when kids that whose names we haven't been mentioning.
I mean, we've seen that from Callahan all year. So for Dosh to have a game like he did, surprising to us, surprising to Shepherd Hill. But yeah, what a game all around, all 3 phases for the Magicians. They just absolutely played great. This is the team again that we were used to seeing for the first 9 games of the year. Didn't show up in the Danvers game, but this is a great kickstart to what is hopefully a long tournament run, potential Super Bowl.
So they'll go against the winner of the Wakefield and
Canton game.
Canton game, right? Probably Canton, but you never can tell. 42-14, the final score. For my announcing partner, Jess Burton, all of us here at MHTV Sports, I'm Chris Connolly. We'll see you again next time, and thanks for watching.